Hi, it's Audrey Kalman here with a little bit about a process I have been trying out for the last week or so. I've gone back to another revision of a previous manuscript after getting some comments from an editor. And one of the things that I really need to address is the arc of the main character. What is her real story, and how does that tie into the book's themes? And indeed, what are the book's themes or the major theme? And one of the problems with the way that I write is I write from the very small out to the very large, sort of from the bottom up. And it is a process that means that my themes and my characters emerge from the writing itself, which can be great, but it does mean that I have to go back and sharpen all of that in the revision process. Now, usually I've done this by a fairly intellectual process where I simply list out, what is going on with this character or that character, what do I think the themes are. And that doesn't always work very well. It doesn't really allow access to the deeper emotional things that are going on in the book. And also, I sometimes confuse myself that way. So what I decided to do this time is to create a series of prompts for myself and have the various characters in the book, as well as the book itself, write back to me in the form of letters, answering some of these questions. So I've been doing that for the last week. It has been really fruitful. I've learned some very interesting things. Some themes have come out, some revelations about the characters and their relationships with one another. And I just wanted to recommend this to you. It's another form of prompt-based work that and sort of process work about your book that we often use, Jennifer Brody and I, in our Birth Your Truest Story workshop series. And I find that it works for one reason, because it frees me from having to really produce something polished. When you sit down sometimes to write a scene, you are tripping all over your critic, or your critic is tripping you up. But this kind of prompt-based writing, especially in the letter form, is really fun and can give you access to some much deeper stuff. So I encourage you to try that, and also to perhaps attend the next masterclass for our Birth Your Truest Story workshop series, which is happening on February 6th, and I'll have some information down below as usual. Thanks so much, and I wish you very happy writing.